know if you can see right out the window, there's a lake out there. Let's open this door. Well, let's see if you guessed right if you tried to figure out where we were going. Yeah, so our destination for this part of our journey is the Blue Mesa Ranch Campground. It's the newest campground that is under 1,000 Trails. We are 1,000 Trail members, which means we get to camp here for free for 2 weeks. So we got in here in the typical 1,000 Trails. Here's some of the sites. The sites are not bad. There's some that are level, some not level, some that have new gravel. They're working on the place for sure. The sites are not too close together, but there's a lot of people here. It's a pretty busy place. It's a typical 1,000 Trails where when you check in, it's first come, first serve. You know, you have to go and find your own site, which is always kind of stressful because they give you a map. Now, the first thing I ask is, are there any 50 amp sites available? And they said, no, not right now. So I did find a 30 amp, and that was our first campsite. However, later that day, one of the ladies that worked there, she said, hey, I put your name on site 441. It's a 50 amp, and you can move there tomorrow. Of course, she told us that after we unloaded everything and, had kind of set up. It's quite a process, but we were glad to know that we were going to a 50 amp where we can run all 3 air conditioners because it is hot here. And so, we spent one day setting everything up, and the next morning we woke up. We spent a half a day loading everything back up just to move across the park. But we did get a really nice site. So just know this, with this first come, first serve policy, when you arrive, there will be 3 or 4 other campers arriving at the same time. These people are your enemy. Y'all are all competing to find the best campsite as you shuffle through the park. But eventually, you'll realize that there's plenty of room for everyone. Now, everyone can't have a tree, and there's not many trees here, but it's in a good location for sure. So here's a little shot inside the clubhouse. It's a little place that they have activities. They have bingo, and they have Pokino, some kind of games to play. I don't know. There's plenty of things to do here. They keep an activity list, and you can sign up if you want to. Right outside the door is a nice little patio, which is right adjacent to the indoor pool. It's pretty nice. They got a hot tub in there. All right, this happens several times a day. She got to go for a walk. I'm afraid if you've seen the size of her poop, you would always let her out anytime she wants. Her Ginger, she's hunting something. I wish she'd find a big old bag of money. She's on the hunt again for something. Yeah, she can't use the bridge. She's got to walk in the little stream. But it probably feels pretty good. Over there is one of 3 places that you can get Wi-Fi. There's a little, I don't know what's in there, family center, got Pac-Man games. That right there is one more place that you can get Wi-Fi. It's a big clubhouse. Well, so we're set up in our new site. The dog's been walked. So, we came here to see the Black Canyon. And if you go into the lobby, they have brochures of everything except Black Canyon. There's really no information. And if I didn't mention it, there is no cell service in that park. Therefore, you have to go to those buildings I was talking about and get on their slow Wi-Fi to get any information. And man, it's just hard to get information. You just kind of have to get out and explore on your own and find some things. So we know we're at the foot of Black Canyon, and so we drove down the road and we came to Blue Mesa Dam and just decided to look off. And hey, if this is what the rest of it looks like, I think we're in a pretty good spot. This is man, it's real pretty here. We just happened on this, and this is just like I say, just an afternoon outing, just to kind of finish up the day. So hopefully we'll see a lot more of this. So yeah, we got up this morning. The old Harley, it was filthy. I took it into town and kind of cleaned it up. Carol and I decided to get out and try to go look at part of the canyon. You know, you have to find it on your own because there's really no information that tells you which way to go or what to do. So we were heading west, headed towards the south rim of the Black Canyon. Now you can see there I have a new mount for my, well, I do all my filming mostly with the iPhone. And I bought this mount. The mount is actually for a GoPro. And I put my phone on there. And right now I'm trying to compare. Is it going to be better? Right now we're viewing from my helmet cam. So is the helmet cam going to be better? Or is the new mount going to be better? Looking at the way that thing is shaking, it better have a pretty good stabilization option. Or it's probably just not going to work. So what do you think? The helmet cam, is this better or this? Yeah, this seems to be a much clearer picture with the phone cam. However, the stabilization feature is working, but I can tell in order to smooth out the video, it actually slows everything down, almost like slow motion. But also, when I make a curve and I lean into the curve, it does change the angle of the camera. But it's pretty good. I think I can work with it, and it probably won't work for everything, but I can also turn it around where you can see Carol and I on the bike, you know, as we're going. So I think it's going to be a good tool. It just, I don't know. I'm going to have to work with it. Bear with me. All right, we're going to switch back over to the helmet cam, you know, for our trip to the south rim of this canyon. Now, you just can't get anywhere in Colorado without going through some road construction. So, actually, we didn't really know, but there's 3 spots like this where you have to stop. It's a one-way, one-lane deal. So you have to stop and wait for the pilot car to come through. And at one point, we waited 25 minutes before we were able to move. But I don't know if you've ever been to a motorcycle rally. They have motorcycle games, and one of them is called the Slow Race. That's where they line some motorcycles up, and they have a starting line and a finish line about probably 30 yards away. And you take off, and the last bike to cross the line is the winner. They went the slowest. Well, this deal here, this is about a 15-mile long slow race. It's kind of first gear, and the road, the pavement, no pavement, and a few potholes. You kind of just missing and weaving through there. It's kind of an obstacle course, but you know, we made it through. Now, we do have to come back this way. We're not looking forward to that, but we'll see what happens. Alright guys, this video's gone long enough. We're going to end it right here. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Click on that little bell to get a notification anytime we make a video. Thanks for watching.